Alright guys, hold on tight, because this one starts calm and escalates fast. A cyclist riding through a Detroit construction zone refuses 3 direct orders from a police sergeant to move into the bike lane, insisting it is closed. Watch how quickly a routine traffic stop turns into a standoff over pylons, detour signs, and who really controls the street that night. The tone shifts within seconds, and you can already feel this encounter is headed somewhere far more serious than either of them expected when it began.
Yeah, because you didn't look at it.
You expect me to go through that?
You see all this? Oh, wait a minute. You're telling me that you can't slow your... No, that's detour for street traffic. So you want to argue with me? Do you want me?
Put that sign.
Do you want me to take your information and do you want to argue with me? All I told you was to ride in the bike lane. Do I want a lawsuit?
Yeah.
Let me see your ID.
I don't have it on me.
Oh. So you want to argue with the police when you don't have your ID and you're riding in the middle of the road?
D-State?
No, you're committing an infraction right now.
I'm not. You're supposed to, the law says ride as far as possible to the right.
You see all of this? All of this. What's your name, sir?
I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, you do, because you're detained right now.
Under what law did I break?
Radio 470. I'm at Green and Fort. If you have another car, roll them this way. What's your name?
I don't think I have to do it.
Well, yeah, you do. I'm telling you, well, I don't care what you think. I'm telling you, this bike lane, all of this construction right here.
What's your reasonable?
I'm not in any trouble, just have a uncooperative individual. All of this construction was made for people like you who want to ride your bike in the street, so you don't get hit and get killed by cars. Now, you have all of this.
And killed by this.
My man, if you can't slow your bike down enough to avoid this minor obstacle.
Who's to say that I could even see that? If that was in the road, it would be different.
You have a headlight on your bike, don't you? Do you have a headlight on your bike?
Yes, I have a headlight.
Yeah, well, why isn't it on?
It doesn't have to be. It's a bicycle.
Well, you're the one who said that you can't avoid obstacles. And if you have a headlight, maybe you should have it on to not hit obstacles. Does that make sense to you?
Maybe the obstacles shouldn't be in the bike lane.
It is your responsibility to control your vehicle. You see all these pylons? We control those. You have 2 seconds to give me some ID or give me your name.
I don't think I have. What's your reason?
I told you. Put your hands behind your back. I love people like you who think that you're going to tell me the law.
Okay everyone, prepare yourselves, because this is where things go from tense to explosive in an instant. The sergeant gives an ultimatum, 2 seconds to hand over ID, and when the cyclist refuses again, the cuffs come out immediately. Then comes the pat down, a knife is found on him, and the officer coldly lays out his legal justification for the entire stop. This is the exact moment a verbal disagreement turns into a physical detention, and it completely changes the stakes of everything that follows next.
You got anything on you I need to know about?
I have a work blade in my front.
You have a what?
A work blade in my front.
A knife. Okay.
Probably,
and just so you know, the warning that I gave you 3 times, telling you not to drive in the middle of a traffic lane when there's a bike lane provided, is my reasonable suspicion to talk to you.
Even though it's closed.
It's not closed. That is a detour sign for vehicle traffic.
Why is there a sign in the road blocking?
It's a detour sign for vehicle traffic.
And it's blocking the bike lane.
That you can slow down and maneuver around. You're telling me that you can ride your bike. Mind you, you were riding your bike with no hands the whole time I was behind you.
I'm allowed to.
So if you're so good at riding your bike with no hands, then I have no problem believing that if you put your hands on the bike, that you could go around that minor little sign right there. Yeah, you should have done that when I gave you a nice warning and told you to get out of the street. But no, you think that you're Mr. Law Johnny Awesome and you know everything. So walk over to this officer's car and give him all your information, or you're going to get another charge for resisting obstructing. Make sure he doesn't have any other weapons on him. I'm good. Riding down the middle of the lane, no hands on the bike, just acting like he's some BMX star, right? I give him a nice warning. Hey, you gotta be in the bike lane, dude. No, I don't, it's closed. Yeah, dude, you gotta move out of the way, bike lane. No, I don't have to do nothing. The bike lane's closed. Makes me come all the way back here because he says this sign is telling him that the bike lane is closed. And that he cannot maneuver around that sign right there because it's too dangerous. But yet he's in the middle of the lane with no hands, riding down the street like he's on a 10-speed in Palm Beach, like some beach hippie, swerving around. And then he wants to give me the, well, I don't have to provide you my information. This is a non-stop and frisk state. You don't have any reasonable suspicion to stop me. Just being a clown. You got any other weapons besides this knife?
There was one in there.
Man, you have a hard time listening, don't you? Do you have any other weapons besides that knife?
Oh, you already grabbed it. Yeah, no, that's not.
Man. Got me out here blocking trucks, all because you don't want to listen. I'm going to tell you something, man. I don't know where you guys get this attitude that you don't have to listen to the police. It never works out for you guys. Has he got something else on him? I'm going to move my truck so this guy can go around. Once you get him in the seat, we'll pull off a little bit. Why are you in this? Yeah, man. Appreciate it. 470, we're secure. Thank you. No more weapons?
I don't believe so. I'll check this one.
Anything with his name in there yet? Did he give you his name yet?
Not yet.
Where are you from?
Detroit.
I really don't understand why people think that you can just act however you want to act, especially when I'm giving you a break. All you had to say was yes, sir, and move over and let me pass. But for some reason, you've got it in your head that you're going to argue with the police, and somehow that's going to turn out good for you. How do you rationalize arguing with somebody who? I've been a police officer for almost 30 years. Do you think arguing with me about something so petty is going to turn out good for you? Or do you think that maybe you should have just said, yeah, he's right, let me get out of the middle of the road and move on about my day?
I'm going to just say something.
Okay. Well, you're going to give this officer your name right now, and then we're going to go from there.
So what's your name?
Yes, you do. Or it's another charge.
Okay, well, under duress and coercion.
Oh, you know what? There's no duress and coercion because nobody's hurting you. You are lawfully detained for ignoring a lawful order of a police officer, and for your information, my reasonable suspicion for stopping you is not reasonable suspicion, it's probable cause, because I observed you violating an infraction in front of me.
Right.
Do you understand? So if you want to play jailhouse lawyer with me, you're about to get another charge of resisting obstructing an officer and failing to give your name. Do you understand?
I'm trying to give my name, I'm just saying it's under duress.
Okay, it can be under duress all you want. So go ahead and give your name before you catch another charge.
Sir, David. David what? What's your date of birth? Thank you. Do you ever have a license? Have I ever?
Yeah.
Is David your first name or your middle name? David Weber.
You know, that's why he hangs out here. I should call Allen Park and see if they want him.
Were these all issued to you when you were on a moped? Yeah. They're all for impeding traffic.
Yeah, driving. I was driving.
What's his last name? Pletz. Mr. Pletz. think that I have authority over you out here as a government official of the state of Michigan, the city of Detroit.
Unless the law provides for it, which I don't think it does.
I am a duly sworn officer.
That's breaking the law.
It's breaking the what?
That is breaking.
Where did you go to school? Your oath. What oath did I break of yours?
Your oath.
No, it's actually breaking my oath if I allow you to break the law in front of me and don't act.
If you exercise color of law.
I'm exercising my sworn duties to uphold the laws of this city and the state, which you were in violation of, after I gave you a warning.
I mean, so we can agree to disagree.
I would love to have you disagree this in court before a judge.
I think I'm going to.
I would love to hear
I'm
this.
going to contact the lawyer then.
Good. I hope you do, because it's all recorded. And again, I don't understand where you get this understanding that you can just do whatever you think you want to do when you're lawfully stopped by the police. But you keep that up and you see how that works out for you.
Alright folks, get ready for this, because now the real legal chess match begins on camera. The cyclist agrees to give his name but insists it is only under duress, and the sergeant fires back that there is no coercion without physical harm, a claim that will later come back to haunt him hard. Then he escalates further, calling it probable cause instead of reasonable suspicion and threatening even more charges. This back and forth exposes exactly how much power, and how much legal misunderstanding, exists right there on that roadside.
Because apparently it hasn't worked out for you in Allen Park either, where they gave you tickets for the same thing.
It wasn't the same thing.
Impeding traffic?
I explained to him that I was driving.
Oh, okay. Well, you like to impede traffic, whether it's on a car or on a bike.
No, actually that impeding traffic was for lawfully turning left on a yellow light because I was in the yellow lane.
Okay. Did you argue that one so vehemently with Allen Park?
And the cop exercised his color of law authority over me.
Oh, okay. So you've been arrested a few times.
No, I didn't, because I didn't have the means to get there.
Oh, so what, do you just sit on the internet and look up all these legal terms because you think you're going to intimidate police officers with your legal jargon?
Night, so it's discriminatory.
Say what?
For me. I have to make
Durham, I'm sorry, you asked me something? I'll just put in there that I gave him several warnings to use the bike lane. He refused.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. You actually argued with me.
I understand why I have to use the bike lane when it's blocked off.
It's not blocked, okay?
So 90% of the lane in the road was blocked. You would say that's not blocked? Is that not 90%?
I'm sorry that you can't maneuver your little bicycle around that little thing right there. If you can't see that with this, look at this street light so brightly illuminating that little thing.
Okay, well next time.
Maybe you need glasses or something. Maybe you shouldn't ride your bike without glasses.
Next time on my way to work, way home from work,
go ahead.
I'm going to ride over there.
Go ahead.
My leg and then sue the city.
Okay, so I got it all on video now that you're attempting to defraud the city by making a false lawsuit because of your own incompetence.
Who said it was fraud? Who said I wouldn't accidentally hit it?
The fact that you just told me you're going to do it is not an accident. So I'll key mark that on here.
Because I do something doesn't mean it won't happen as an accident.
Yeah, okay. I hope that works out for you, because now that's a felony fraud case.
It's not.
Yeah, go ahead and roll this guy's window up. Good luck with that, buddy. Just issued several warnings, refused, got argumentative about the bike lane, refused to give me his identification, and then that's when I called you guys over. So I wonder if he just sits at home looking up stuff on the internet to... But hey, guys, this is a perfect example of someone who's going to throw a bunch of legal jargon at you to try and intimidate you. So when they do that, just make sure you know what you stopped him for and tell him. Because he wants to sit here and argue with me about everything under the sun. So when you got your probable cause, you're good to go, and just stand by it. He had nothing on. Oh, that's awesome. Also, he goes, I can't see this. I said, well, if you're riding at night, maybe you should turn your little headlight on so that you can see obstructions. Well, I don't want to. Okay. Yeah. All this traffic, all this road construction to put these bike lanes in, and then they don't want to use them. Find it? Awesome. Then roll his window down real quick. Mr. Pletz, never once in my 30 years as a police officer have I ever bothered anybody that was just minding their own business, okay? So when you're out here doing the right thing, the police don't bother you. Next time a police officer asks you kindly and gives you a warning and they're polite to you, you should probably just take it and listen, and stop trying to be a jailhouse lawyer. Stop trying to tell officers that you know the law better than them, because all this stuff that you're spewing is just going to get you in more trouble one day. One of these days you're going to sit here and actually resist an officer under this internet legal stuff that you guys look up, and you're going to end up getting hurt, because what you're doing is no good for yourself, okay? I wish you the best, but you need to read a book about what authority we really have out here. Here's your ticket.
Alright guys, this is the part you have been waiting for, so buckle up for the final verdict. After more mockery, warnings about internet legal jargon, and a threat about a future lawsuit, the sergeant finally writes the ticket, a citation for disobeying orders and interfering with traffic. But the real twist lands during cross-examination, where his own coercion claim completely unravels under oath. The breakdown that follows is brutal, exposing a pattern of a confident officer being confidently wrong at nearly every legal turn, while a citizen who simply knew his rights, stayed calm, and fought back through the court system instead of the street ends up fully vindicated. If you enjoyed breaking this one down with us, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video.